Okay, in this video we're going to look at the navigation menu and the text widget. Okay, as with all of the widgets, you can simply drag and drop them onto your page. We're on the home page just now, and we're going to take a navigation menu and drop it in. Okay, you can change the style of the menu here. Other than that, it will pick up, if it's on theme A, it will pick up the default styles for buttons that you set in the design tab. Okay, and then it's just a question of adding items. So usually these are linked to your top level pages. So we'll just pop those in. Okay, and as you can see, it just updates dynamically. I'm just going to change that to theme B just to make it stand out a little bit more so that you can see it. Now, title settings, if you wanted to have a title, you could add a title in here. And as you can see, it updates dynamically over here. Okay, again, you can change the color, the font size, the font style, and whether it has a text shadow or not, and you can also change the background of the title. For now, I'm just going to take that out because it's fairly obvious that this is a navigation menu, but you can use the menu for any kind of links to pages, and if it's a specific type of menu, you could use it that way, perhaps put a title on it. Okay, now for the individual buttons to make sure they go to where they go, where you want them to, if we come in here and just open up that top one, the About one, you can decide it can go to an external link, in which case you would just put the URL that you want to go to into this box here. But most commonly it's going to be linked to an inner page. Now this is one of the reasons why it's good to decide what pages you're going to have and set them up beforehand so that the links are available. Basically any pages that you've already created will be available in here for you to link to. Okay, now you can change the this icon here. It defaults to the right arrow, but you can change it to anything that is appropriate for that button. So it's About, so I'm going to use that little head there, head silhouette, and that's that all set up. And once you're done, just press save. As with anything, this is only happening in the builder right now, so it doesn't affect the main, the live website. Once you're happy with your changes and your edits, then you can send it to the live website by publish all changes. Okay, that's all for the menu button. It's fairly simple. And next we'll look at the text widget, which is probably the widget you're going to use the most. It's a fairly standard WYSIWYG editor. If you wanted to set the title of the widget itself, you can do that in there, and you can adjust the size of that. And as you can see, it updates dynamically. And if you wanted to turn the text shadow on or off, you can do so there, or a background color. Okay, in the text editor itself, the text will automatically default to the text color that you choose in the design tab. But you can change that within the WYSIWYG editor. I've got some lorem ipsum text here, so I'll pop that in, and you can just see that it fills out dynamically again. Again, you can adjust the size. The presets in this are all fairly standard across the board, so that's easy. And if you wanted to turn off the text shadow, you can do so. Incidentally, if you turn off the text shadow here, on and off here, if you already turned it off in the title, then they both affect each other the same. So if you turn it off in here, it turns it off for the actual text editor as well, even though it stays on here. Fairly normal options here. You can add, you can hyperlinks to any specific text, and you can add images within the text widget as well. And then you would just save, and then again to save it, send it to the live website, publish all changes. Okay, fairly straightforward, and that's all for this video.